Hey YouTube! Okay, so we're gonna do a quick video here. My daughter is asleep and we're gonna do the 1 month cloth diaper update of what is still working, what's not working anymore, and all that. And I am very sleep deprived and I am a mess. So that's this. Okay, so she's a month old now. We have been using all kinds of cloth diaper options, and she's not that big, she's still pretty slim. So what she's grown out of so far were, I had made some cute little pocket diapers, and the reason I made these is because I can actually stuff them because they're wider as opposed to like the Alva pocket diaper that has a more narrow bikini area. So I had made her some little tiny one size diaper, well not one size, but little tiny pocket diapers, and she grew out of these already, and I think she's probably about maybe 8 pounds. We haven't been to the pediatrician yet to weigh her. She was 7 pounds about 2 weeks ago on the 15th. So she's grown out of that. Also, she's kind of grown out of her newborn size covers. She can still wear them like on the very outside snap, but with the so we have a flour sack towel or we have a flat diaper. These are oh so cozy, and these are just like the flour sack towels from Walmart. Definitely prefer the flat cloth diaper to the flour sack towels. I find them more absorbent and also more soft. But these work too. They're good in a pinch. But I found that when I put these on with the newborn cloth cover, it just, like, especially around her legs, it, with the folding, seems a little bit too bulky, and I cannot even begin to think about putting a pre-fold on her with this anymore. So we've actually moved up to the one size covers. So these are retiring for right now. So I talked about the flats, talking about the pre-folds, what I wish I had known. And she's only a month old, so it's not like I have to scrap the whole project and start over. But for you mamas that haven't already invested, I'm going to tell you what I learned and what I would do differently next time. These are my oh so cozies. Love my oh so cozies. They're very good, they're absorbent. But what I didn't know is we're having an issue, and she's small, like I said, we're having an issue wrapping it around her waist. So we end up having to fold it down like this to make it, small enough to fit up under her booty, because you end up folding it like this, sort of, and then you wrap it around the baby, sort of like that. But I have problems getting this around with enough width to wrap around her, so I end up like sort of pinching the middle and then unfolding the top, that way like these sides reach toward the other side. So then I found out that size 2, which is larger, if we put this up, and I have to fold the whole thing in half. That's how big this is for us. But this is how much bigger width-wide it is. Width-wise? Yeah, I'm sleep deprived. So we're using these completely folded in half because then they're the right size this way. And I can finally wrap them around her this way. And I looked it up, and what I found was their main competitor, Green Mountain cloth diaper. Their smaller size is actually wider. So you can have the smaller size diaper with a wider with a wider like waist part. So I definitely am thinking of investing in those as well. I already have a stack of pre-folds about this high though, so you know, it's one of those. And we are coming into being able to use the one size stash, so I'm again not sure if I want to throw more money at pre-folds, but I probably will because I do really enjoy using pre-folds. Our THX diapers, these little, actually this is a Happy Flute, these little newborn ones that I've been using since the get-go. They have the umbilical snap down. I love them so much. They're so tiny, and they are an all-in-one, so they take longer to dry, but I do like them a lot. These are still hanging in there because they're pretty stretchy this way, and we just quit doing the umbilical snap down, and we've been having her either on the second to biggest or the biggest. So these are still hanging in there ever so slightly. And then her Alva pocket diapers. These are newborn size. You can see the insert, you know, shooting out the top there. These are hanging in there as well. So, and we've started to be able to adjust the rise on these. This one's still snapped all the way to the smallest. But we've been able to adjust the rise a little bit to help it to fit. And I'm really happy that we have a stash of these because this is sort of like the in-between diaper. It's not as small as the THX or the Happy Flute or the little Joey comparison. It's a little bigger. It doesn't have the newborn snap down. And it does unsnap with a rise so that it can get a little bigger. And looking at that next to, let's look at it in front of. Oh, it's like the same size. I swear it's bigger. It doesn't look like it. You know, but this is giving her a little bit more longevity, and also I do like that I can put different inserts in it if I want to, so I can do bamboo, which we have definitely been doing. I do have some microfiber inserts, but we've been doing mostly bamboo inserts because of the absorbency. So really happy that I do have a stash of the Alvas. We'll definitely be keeping them in the rotation as long as I can. New development is we can use our mama koalas. She's actually in a one size Alva right now. It is a little bit big. She's kind of swimming in it. But my son picked it out because that's how they get to help with diaper changes, is they get to pick the next diaper. And so he picked out the Alva, and it's really pretty, but she's just swimming in it. But I found that especially if we change out the insert for the mama koala, she does okay with the microfiber insert. It just seems to make it a little more bulky, and she's so small that I have some hemp inserts, and these are super thin. I don't know if you can see that, like that super thin insert there. So I had a couple hemp inserts that I got off of eBay, I think. And so when I put that in here, this is a super, super trim diaper. Like super trim diaper. And mama koalas run a little bit smaller than Alvas. So I'm very excited that we can use our mama koala stash. She is a little bit big. They're a little bit bigger on the legs still, but we haven't really had leaking issues. The only time we've had a leak is when I'm holding her sort of sideways, you know, and she's on her side, like nursing. And if she pees, sometimes it'll just like shoot out down her leg because she's laying like this, and so it just doesn't get here at all. It just goes, you know, which happens. So this is the new development, is now we can use our mama koalas, which is amazing, and we're so excited for that. So, and we'll be busting into our Alvas when she fits. She can also fit into her bumpkins. We have a couple bumpkins Dr. Seuss diapers, and she can fit into those. And those are interesting because I don't have one with me. But I can show you. This is not a bumpkins, but I can show you on the snaps. So bumpkins, what it has is it has the two, similar to a mama koala. And actually, let me just show you on this one. So it has the two snaps like a mama koala does, but then back here it's going to have another snap. And I don't know the reason for that snap, why they made it, but I like it because she's so small that these wings wrap all the way around her. And so what ends up happening is they just like shoot up or down or something. And so I adjust the wings back. If you have tips on how to make that not happen, please comment below because I would love to know. But the bumpkins diaper having that extra snap way back here keeps that wing from moving, which I really appreciate. So that's our 4-week update and what's going on. My final thoughts were I liked my homemade diapers. You know, obviously I made them. They weren't my favorite, and I don't know, the one size ones that I made I have hated because they're so bulky. The Happy Flute and the THX final review. I love it. I know that a lot of people have issues with wetting through and the absorbency just isn't there. I guess I don't have a heavy wetter. So it worked for us. And it's still working for us. But then again, I change her all the time too. So maybe it's that. Because I've heard that people, you know, they're like, okay, well, change every 2 hours. You know, because when I was asking about how do I know when the diaper is wet? You know, they're like, well, just change every hour or 2 hours. I change her every, I don't know, it seems like for every half hour, if not more sometimes, because she does these like itty bitty poops, and I'm not going to leave her in it because she ends up with a diaper rash if she has poop in her pants for any amount of time. So we go through a ton of diapers a day. And that might be why we're not having absorbency issues, because she might have like 1 pee in this thing before it's changed and washed. So I do love those. I liked my newborn cloth diaper covers. These are just like an off-brand I got from eBay for like $3 or $4. I liked them. I wish that I would have been able to get more use out of them because of the diapers that I bought. This is the only thing I can't use so far. And I can still use my Rumparoo's newborn I'm really tired, can you tell? I can still use my Rumparoo's newborn cover. And that's the one with the Velcro that was on the last video that I said was larger than the other covers, and it really is. And so I'm still using those ones, and she's in a 1-size cloth diaper cover as well. So I think, I don't know, like these were good for like the first week or two, and I'm going to hold on to them, you know, just in case we have another baby, or, you know, because I'm a hoarder and I don't want to get rid of it 'cause it's my favorite color. I don't know, but I don't know that I would necessarily buy them again. And if I did, I might buy like 2, but I don't know, like we didn't get as much use out of it as I thought I would. However, you know, it was like $3 or $4, so I guess for that price it did work. I loved this, loving this, still using it. The only thing I don't like about the newborn Alva is I wish that they would make this little bikini section just a little bit bigger. Like, I know we want it small for babies, for tiny babies, but I can't get my hand in there to stuff it, so it's really hard to stuff. So I almost find myself sticking her in bigger diapers that don't fit as well, just so I don't have to stuff these. You know, so Alva, please, please help us. Just give us like an extra inch. Believe me, the diaper will fold. It'll be fine. But I do really, really love these. I don't regret buying these at all because I like that I can modify the absorbency. So, and then, like I said, flat diaper as opposed to flour sack towel. Flat diaper all the way. They're softer and more absorbent. Flour sack towels do work though. Like, I do not feel bad about buying the flour sack towels whatsoever. And my pre-folds, loving them. Wish that the Oh So Cozies were wider though, because this says on the tag that it's supposed to fit from 7 to 15 pounds, and my baby is 7 pounds and change. And so she's on the bottom side of this diaper, and it just doesn't want to be big enough to wrap around her, and she is small. So I wish that this worked better. You know, we're finding ways to work it. I don't know if maybe if I turn it this way and fold it, I don't know. Like, I know we're supposed to fold it this way, so I'm not really sure. I'm definitely going to use them as inserts for my pocket diapers, so not getting rid of them. And really happy that I had some size 2s so that I could figure out and just double up. Makes it bulky, but it's super absorbent. Like, instead of having the 8 layers in the middle, we have 16 layers in the middle. So love that. But that's my 4-week update with cloth diapering. It's going great, and I feel good about it. Like, we had some disposable diapers that we had just gotten from people or from sample stuff, and I almost feel bad using them, and I disposable diapered both of my other kids. But I'm really enjoying the cloth diapering and having less trash. And I thought that the laundry would be a pain in the butt. It's really not. I just have this little tiny hamper thing from the Dollar Tree that I got, and we have a little portable washing machine, and I do a load a day. Sometimes 2 if I want to do smaller loads. That way it has more water to agitate. But it is not hard. It's not gross, and you know, I mean, not any more gross than a disposable diaper, because the disposable diaper, you're still sitting here, you know, wiping the baby off, and then you still have to, you know, put the wipies in the disposable diaper and roll it up and, you know, do that and throw it away. The only thing that I'm doing different so far is I pull the insert out, and then I lay the insert sort of in the diaper, and then I put the cloth wipies, because we're using cloth wipies. So, like, put that in the diaper, fold it like this, and then I just plop it in the hamper. Yeah, so it's not that much different than a disposable, because at this stage of the game, baby's poop is water soluble, so I'm not having to spray the poop. And husband wants me to, and so sometimes I do, because he put my diaper sprayer on the toilet because he's so good to me. But I'm just tired right now, so that moment that I get to wash the laundry, I just kind of plop the whole basket in the washing machine. You know, one of these days when I'm a little less tired, I will be better and I'll spray everything off and treat it and everything else. But in the meantime, you know, things are holding up good. Like, we're not having, you know, horrible stains. We're having some stains, but I mean, it's a cloth diaper, it's a poop catcher. You know, you're gonna have some stains, and I've heard that if you line dry in the sun, that helps and it can remove the stains. You know, but in the meantime, I'm not in it to resell the diapers. I'm in it so that we can use the diapers. And so, you know, sometimes, like, I do have some that are like hella stained. That are in the wash currently, apparently. Or like, yeah, they're just, you know, like that one you can see a stain. But, Mom, hang on. But I have been really enjoying it. Number 2.